Hey guys, how you doing today? Welcome to the video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys what I do for my aim training and warm-ups. Someone actually left a comment in one of my videos asking what I do for routines, and it just dawned on me I should probably just make a video about it. So yeah, I use AimLab. I used to use Kovacs, but AimLab is just better nowadays. And for the scenarios, you go to the custom tab and workshop. You can actually search these up in the playlist tab. If you just type in Strahfe. So there's a YouTuber named Strahfe. You don't know who he is. He's a Warzone streamer. Guy's insane. But he has really good aim training scenarios and playlists, and I just use them because why not, you know? So just type in Strahfe under playlist. I have them favorited, the ones that I use, which is pretty much every one of his, but it's dependent upon the day, which one I use. So I'll just go over that real quick. So when I usually start off my day, like if I'm just warming up, like if I'm aim training, I'll run through every single one of these playlists generally, but on a day I'm not and I'm just warming up, I jump into the smoothness playlist and I do the first scenario, and it's a really simple scenario. You're just tracking this target left and right. Really simple. This whole playlist is focused on smoothness in your tracking and your aiming, so it's just a really easy scenario, honestly. That doesn't take much to be able to do. From there I immediately jump to smoothness switching 360. Excuse me, I am a little sick right now. I switch to smoothness switching 360, and this is just a bunch of targets that you track and you switch. You work on your smoothness. I just think this is good for kind of getting yourself in the rhythm of jumping to multiple targets, and in games like Overwatch or something where you're tracking multiple people all the time, like this is just really important. So yeah, this scenario is really good. And after this, for this one, I run through smoothness switching 1 and 2, all 3. It just, the bots get faster for each difficulty, so I do those, and then I go back to lobby afterwards, go back into my workshop and playlist, and I jump into this routine right here, the aim and movement routine. And the first one on here is a little harder to do, and I'm not going to be as focused on it because I'm talking at the moment, but you pretty much just track this ball as much as you can. It's gonna strafe all over the place, but this is a really good scenario for games like Overwatch. You know, enemies have so much health and it takes a lot of ammunition and bullets to kill someone. Like again, it's dependent upon the character you play. If you're gonna play someone like Sojourn or Bastion, or a character that has tracking skills, this is a really good scenario because it'll teach you to kind of like react quick and follow your target instead of trying to predict where they're going. So yeah, I generally do that one. After that, I'll skip through some of these and I'll go on to stare dodge, because I think that's actually a really good one, especially for like getting in the rhythm of tracking a target who's wiggling a lot. And there's like 7 different difficulties to this, but this is just like your baseline one. You know, you just track the bot at the bottom or at the top of the stairs like this. And also this is really good for Warzone as well, but honestly it's just a really good scenario. After this, I jump from here and I do bounce switch, because this is again tracking multiple targets that are moving. So here you get these ones. You just pretty much just track these really small targets to the best of your ability, and you just try to whittle down their life. It's generally the whole gist of most training scenarios. But yeah, so you just bounce push, a good one. I'll generally run the second one as well because they do move a lot faster. It gets a little harder. And the rest of these, I don't really touch the rest of these when I'm just warming up. I usually go back to lobby, and now here's where it splits. So like if I'm good there and I feel like I'm vibing enough to be able to do tracking after all that, I just jump into Overwatch or COD or whatever I'm playing. But now if I think to myself that I'm going to be playing Cassidy today, or maybe Widowmaker, or someone who needs to be able to like do some more flicking with their sniping, that's when I actually run up into this playlist right here, the RA and Strahfe Warzone routine, because this one this one has some quick reflex stuff and some more pinpointy stuff. So I'll skip this first scenario and I actually go to 180 regen Warzone. It's a really good one actually. And you'll have these 2 bots that kind of strafe left and right, and again you just have to track them, right? And this is just this is a good one, even just to run for your tracking characters as well. Just get ready for that. After I run this one though, the most important one, especially if you're gonna run something like Cassidy, is reactive switching, right? because it'll get you in that idea of like reacting to. So when you click on these dots, they move, and your idea is to try and just follow it to the best of your ability, just like that. Again, you know, you're gonna get out of this what you put into it. If you're really trying, you know, you will get better at this. I was pretty dog at this when I first started doing it, but you do get better. So that scenario is really important for running Cassidy. And then there's a handful of these you can try out, but I do excuse me, I do recommend running the 1 wall 6 Valorant small, because this one is like really small targets, and this is good for running Cassidy or running Widowmaker because of the sniping, obviously, or the hip fire. You pretty much just shoot all these little dots just like this. And yeah, that's the whole gist of this aim training scenario, just like that. So yeah, that's really what I will run when I'm aim training and warming up. Other than that, after I aim train on Aim Lab, when I open up Overwatch, I do go into the shooting range and I just shoot bots with whatever like hero I'm going to use for that day, you know. And then other than that, that's really it. So that's all I do really for my warm up. Yeah, and I hope you guys got something out of that, and you do use these scenarios to find these scenarios. If you just go to Strafe's channel, type in Strahfe on YouTube, go to his channel, he has it linked under all his videos how to find his aim training scenarios. You can download them for Aim Lab, or if you don't want to do it that way, again, go to Aim Lab, it's free on Steam. Go to Workshop, playlist, and just search the name Strahfe, just like that. And if you put it on all his aim training scenarios will come up, and you can just grab whichever ones you want. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And if anyone wants to see how anything else I do for warm-ups or aiming or whatever, just let me know, and I'll be glad to make a video on it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.